Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on Fantastic Talks. We have got some more news regarding DragonBall Sparking Zero yet again. Not so long after the Master vs Apprentice trailer we just had a couple weeks ago. I'm sure you guys have seen. We have got some new scans for the game showcasing Kid Trunks and Kid Goten. Characters that were due to be revealed for the game anyway. We knew that they were coming, we just needed some confirmation. And we've also got base Caulifla and Kale, which I believe is the first time we've seen them in their base forms, other than Dragon Ball Fighters, I think, but they weren't really playable. I don't remember them being in their base forms in Xenoverse. So this is kind of their first game in their base forms, weirdly. So yeah, we knew that they were coming. These are some really cool looking shots of all four of them, and not only that, we are also getting Kale's controlled Berserk form, Super Saiyan form, which is really cool. I was kind of hoping that would be in the game actually, not just her actual Berserk form. So that's really cool. I kind of didn't expect that, but kind of did. That's kind of cool that we're getting that in as well. So I'm looking forward to how she plays compared to her Berserk form. So I'm hoping she's quite a speedy character. And obviously we've got confirmation of Caulifla's Super Saiyan form. This looks like it could be Super Saiyan 2 or 1. I actually can't really tell because there wasn't really much of a difference when she turned Super Saiyan 2, I think. Actually, there kind of was. I think this is a Super Saiyan 2 form. I don't know. I can't remember how our Super Saiyan 1 form looked compared to her second form. But it's still really cool. And it looks like they're fighting in the World Tournament stage. Good to know that's coming back. I really hope that stage has an option of ring out. I don't want it to be a permanent thing because it'd be a bit annoying if I... One of the things that kind of annoyed me in the old Tenkaichi games is that when you're fighting in the World Tournament ring, the fight's kind of over too quickly because you've sort of flung them out of the ring so quickly or too far out, and they're already ring out after like 10 seconds in the ring already. So I'm hoping there's an option that they're going to give you the option of having ring out or no ring out. So just like the Rage Blast games. I think I've said this in one of my previous videos in the past, so hopefully that is the case. Not only that, this is also showcasing what seems to be so the theme of this scan is New Generation of Saiyans, or well, just called New Generation Saiyans. A bit weird that it's Kid Trunks and Kale and Caulifla. These four obviously make sense. Weird that Kaba's not here, which is a bit odd. I don't know why Kaba's not on this list. But what seems to be interesting about this scan, it kind of might be turning into kind of a Fusions trailer we could be expecting, because every time they revealed each of these scans and there's a theme to it, there's a trailer due to come afterwards. So this could be the next trailer we're gonna be seeing, showcasing the children-like characters, or the teenager type characters, but also showcasing their fusion forms. Which is probably why Kaba's not really in this scan specifically, because obviously he hasn't really fused with anyone. It's Gotenks and Kefla. A bit weird that it's just for the this new generation's showcase. So I'm intrigued to what they're doing with the other fusion characters later on. So, but this is good to know that we're getting Gotenks back, we're getting Kefla back. We knew that they're going to be the two main fusions included in this game. But what's also interesting on this scan, some people have already kind of pointed out already, which is kind of interesting. So we've sort of got like a visual of like I wouldn't say the roster, but a visual of who you're picking. I think and like what's confirmed in this, obviously looking at this screen grab confirms obviously 5v5 is coming back as a mode, which is really cool, which is something that Tenkaichi 3 had, and Rage Blast 2 had. But I've also like heard an interesting rumor, or someone commented on my last video, which is kind of interesting, and I hope they kind of do actually. The way this visual seems now, either this is a screen grab of them in the ring or in a general stage before the fight starts, because I'm getting Tenkaichi Tag Team vibes here. Actually, no, I'm getting Battle of Z vibes here. As weird as that is to say, the way they're sort of lined up together here is kind of odd. And obviously Battle of Z and Tenkaichi Tag Team had that like team 4 or 5v5 sort of modes in a that you could pick from, and have like some sort of Royal Rumble. So a part of me is kind of hoping some sort of Tenkaichi Tag Team mode is what we're seeing here, or it could be an option that we could get later, on, which would be really cool because it'd be nice to get some Tenkaichi Tag Team elements because that was still a Tenkaichi game. And Tenkaichi Tag Team was quite a well-loved game of the series. So, I mean, I never really played. I never played it much. I did try. I think I did emulate the game at one point, but I couldn't really get into it. Weirdly, I don't know, but I did think it was a really cool concept. And like you have, and like 4 characters facing against each other, or like two on two kind of thing. So I'm hoping that is an option you can pick from. So I'm hoping that not only 5v5 is a thing, but also like 4v4 or 2v2. That'd be kind of cool. I think the Xenoverse games kind of did that as well, where you could have like 2 on 2 or 3 on 3. So I'm hoping that is the case. Just to add a bit more different dynamic to this game, and so it's like a nice callback to Tenkaichi Tag Team and all that. So that could be my theory of ideas of what I could be seeing here. But obviously this screen grab is obviously just the 5v5 mode, but it could indicate something else. So obviously this either could be where either the 5v5 mode we're seeing here is playing with these characters one by one. So you play as Caulifla first against whoever, and then when you defeat someone out, and then obviously it gives you the option to switch out if you want to switch to Trunks, and have him come in and defeat your first opponent with him, which is what we most likely could be seeing here, or it could be the other ideas I mentioned. So hopefully there are some multiple team modes there we could be getting, and I hope that's the case. I hope that all made sense, because I wasn't sure if I explained that right, but I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. It'd be really cool to get some different kind of like team modes and like Royal Rumble type modes, so, and not just like switching in and out with like 5 different characters. Or another idea is if during if it is a Royal Rumble type mode you could pick from, maybe you could switch from one character to the next and take over them and fight whoever they're fighting, if that kind of makes sense. So you're all in like you're all in the ring together, and so and so is fighting whoever, and you switch to the next person. So you're playing as Caulifla, Trunks is over there, and your team fighting someone else. So you want to switch with Trunks. Maybe there's a button you can press on the controller that brings up all your characters, and it gives you the option to switch character, sort of thing, mid-fight. So and it's the camera pans you over to Trunks. So that's another idea that could be quite kind of cool. I'm kind of really interested in the whole 5v5 tag team mode situation here, because I'm kind of hoping they go quite into detail with these modes, and it would just make it feel a little bit more fresh to what we've seen before. Keep it similar, but still make it different regarding to what I previously mentioned. So that is my take on this one screen grab alone, and what I think they could take further with this. So hopefully that is something we could be seeing there. So let me know in the comments below if that's what we could be seeing here, or if you like the ideas I suggested, or what they could do or should do, or do you think they should just keep it simple and just have it be five people you play as, but you switch in and out to fight your next opponent? Let me know in the comments below. I'd like to hear what you think about that. Or this could be a visual of showcasing your characters from the roster that is sort of like you can sort of flick through, and hopefully this sort of, with them visually appearing on screen as you're flicking through them on the roster. Again, I don't know if this is the roster and the stage in the background is sort of there to sort of make them stand out a bit more. But the fact that this is called the visual for the team edit screen makes me think that this could be how we see our characters that we pick, which is cool, because I've seen people make an interesting comment that this is how we could see different costumes we could wear before we pick them, because I know that was kind of an annoying thing where in the old Tenkaichi games that there was like four or five different costumes you could pick for each character, but you couldn't remember which one was for which until you actually went into the fight and see what you were wearing. So this is kind of a nice little addition they've done, if that's the case. So this could help seeing what costumes you like to pick and see how good they look in them. But otherwise, yeah, this could be. Other than that, I don't really know what else to say other than the fact that we're going to be seeing them showcase his fusions. This obviously confirms that you can fuse mid battle as well. The way this is sort of being described, if 2 specific characters are on your team, become even more powerful with a fusion, which indicates you will be able to fuse mid-battle, which is obviously expected. It'd be kind of weird if that wasn't coming back. So that's really good that is being confirmed to come back. So other than that, I don't really know what else to say other than their super attacks look really good. I remember Kale's little like energy ball move that she does, and I can't really remember who she does that to. Cool that Goten's headbutt is coming back. That's cool that his assault like technique is making a return. So that's obviously gonna be one of his rush attacks. I think his rush super moves. So that's gonna be fun to see back as well. Kefla's gigantic burst looks really nice. I can't wait to see how that looks in trailers and in, like gameplay showcases. Gotenks Super Ghost Kamikaze attack looks a little bit different to what we've seen before, but it's pretty much looks like what we expect. It looks like the ghosts have a little bit more character to them and the way they move and like sort of like interact. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing who else is going to be a part of this. I don't really know what other characters they could add to this. Maybe they could add Pan, but I don't know if they're going to showcase fusions with these characters. I don't know if who else they really could add, because if the theme is new generation of Saiyans, they can't really add like people like Vegeta and all that. So I guess this could be just a children teen esque of Saiyans, but like obviously times after like Gohan and Future Trunks and all that. So yeah, the only other characters I could expect, I'm hoping Kaba is meant to be in this supposed upcoming trailer, but he's just not on this. He's not in this particular set of scans. So, and maybe Pan as well, like Kid Pan. I doubt she'll be playable, but it's a Tenkaichi game, so I'm kind of expecting the unexpected by this point. So we'll have to wait and see. Summer Game Fest is coming up, so maybe we'll get a trailer a bit more in depth about this then. Bandai Namco is meant to show up at the Game Fest, so hopefully we'll get a lot more news, a couple more trailers, more gameplay showcases, some surprising characters we wouldn't expect. I'm hoping they go all out on this next set of marketing. This particular theme I kind of didn't really expect, so it makes me wonder what other themes we could be expecting. So I'm not sure if my idea of a Fusion on Family trailer could end up being a thing. They still can make it work. I just don't know if Goten and Kid Trunks would even be in it now. So we'll have to wait and see. Otherwise, yeah, let's hope there's a release date revealed soon at Summer Game Fest as well. There's some big time gaming studios appearing at Summer Game Fest, so I might end up doing a reaction video on that. So do keep an eye on that. Hopefully it doesn't get in the way of my like personal work schedule. So hopefully I can bat that out as soon as I can for you guys on the day. I'll have to wait and see. I think the Summer Game Fest is on 7th of June, but I think the showcasing might be on the 8th of June. I'm not. Let me know in the comments below if I'm right or wrong on that. Otherwise, guys, until we get some more Dragon Ball Sparking Zero news, let me know in the comments below what you thought about my speculation and theories of how the trailer is going to be showcased. Where we'll be getting a more in-depth trailer to do with not just like the characters, but to do with all the different modes we could be expecting. Hopefully, this is more of a different mode type trailer we could be expecting, not just a new generation of Saiyans. So we could hopefully they could showcase a bit of story mode, or well, tease a little bit of story mode, showcase a little bit of like world tournament mode and stuff like that. Let me know in the comments below what you think. And until we get some more news, guys, and a confirmation on a trailer, take care, guys. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.